Yeah, I kind of get it though. You gotta hear me out. Henry was actually one of 7 kids, and he was the spare. If everyone would have survived, there would have been 3 brothers and 4 sisters. And he was never meant to rule. While Arthur, the Prince of Wales, his older brother, was raised in his own household and essentially raised to be king, Henry was raised in the nursery with the sisters. We know that Arthur passed shortly after having married Catherine of Aragon, and so Henry then became heir apparent to his father's throne. But did you know that there was another brother, and his name was Edmund? Edmund passed away 1 week before Henry turned 9, so he would have known and would have remembered it. Henry also had a sister named Elizabeth, who was just 1 year younger than him, and they were raised together. Elizabeth passed when Henry was 4. And then, of course, Catherine, whom his mother lost her life birthing her. Catherine only lived 16 days. So yeah, he went absolutely nuts trying to have a male heir because he himself was the spare. The only reason that he was on that throne is because he was the only male left. The birth of his illegitimate child, Henry Fitzroy, with Bessie Blount, proved to him in his mind that I can make sons. So it must be my wife's fault, or I'm being punished in some kind of way. And this is also why the birth of Edward was not enough. Edward's mother, Queen Jane Seymour, passed away after his birth, but Henry continued to marry. He needed an heir and a spare. Edward was never enough. And that's why, of course, he ends up writing his daughters back into the line of succession, because what if something happens to Edward? And it absolutely did.